Okay, this is going to be fun. I've been enjoying playing Final Girl, and also I've been looking at a lot of games based on the Alien or Aliens license. And this is Alien Fate of the Nostromo by Ravensburger. Ravensburger, kind of like Funko, is one of those companies that's been doing more and more like mainstream games offered at like retailers like Target and Walmart, as well as your local game store. Most of them are based on nostalgia films and properties and that attempt to kind of recreate the feel of those games, like Back to the Future and The Goonies and E.T. No, maybe not The Goonies, I don't remember. Um, uh, and some are, better than others. This one, designed by Scott Rogers, who does ray guns and rocket ships, is pretty fun. It's a pretty solid recreation of the events of the first film. You're the crew of the Nostromo. You have a series of objectives that you are trying to complete before the alien, who is chilling out in its nest here, can kill you all one by one. Mostly, you are collecting scraps and crafting items and then pulling in counter cards. And you are constantly um, uh, working against your decreasing morale as more and more of your friends are killed. It's kind of like the countdown to the end of the game. But we're going to play a variant. This is something I don't think I've seen anyone playing online. This came out about a year ago, and it's called the Fate and Isolation variant. And I always love looking at games on BoardGameGeek and going to the files section. And I saw here that Bad Moon Viking, who I believe is actually like a father and son team, they decided to make a variation of this game based on the video game Alien Isolation, which also does an amazing job of recreating the first Alien film. And in that game, stealth is extremely important. It's very suspenseful. There's really strong Alien AI. So they put some goals here to deliver a medium weight solo experience that can be played collaboratively. It includes the full cast. They boost fear and suspense. The alien instantly eliminates crew members. There's no hit points. They do a stealth system so crew members can avoid, distract, or bait the alien. They expanded the alien's behavior AI to include traversing vents and resting. They made Ash, the character of Ash, like much more relevant to the game. A threat track, some other variety in how weapons and locations are used. Really juicy stuff. And the only components that are needed are things that you can supply yourself at home. Morale, markers, you need a die, and then everything else comes with the game except these playmats, which you can of course just print. They include, low quality and high quality files. So in my case, what I've done is I've actually printed the game mat that they provided. It cost about $5 to have it printed on a nice cardstock here. So they've implemented this really cool AI system where you actually track the alien's movement, not just like on the physical board, but it has a stalking mode that eventually gives way to event mode, where it is no longer on the board. It actually starts traveling between these locations indicated on these cards. So it starts using the cards as like spaces for the alien to stalk. They have also created a system by which they use the alien marker as like an AI node on the board that the alien is moving toward based on, the closest character it can detect, based on things like sound. And that allows the players to do things like distract the alien. If they can make a noise, they can lead it, they can throw it off their trail. They also have mechanics where the players can attempt to hide and sort of take cover. They've also changed it so that, the things you can do in each room can help affect morale. And the crafting of items in the game has been modified slightly as well. So we're going to put that cam there for if we need it. We are going to play as the main characters from the film. The only thing I don't like about this is the amount of board space it takes up, because that is a lot of damn characters. But anyway, we're going to learn as we play, and bear with me because I've played this twice, but it is still quite a bit to get my head around. So let's see how we do. We'll get started with our first turn right now. Okay, I'm going to be getting up and moving around quite a bit because there's a lot to cover, but basically we're starting with our main characters here, and each one of them is going to have an activation token to show who's gone. And we're going to start with Captain Dallas, who has no special abilities, but he has 5 actions, which is the most of any of the others. And let's see, our objectives here are to bring a grapple. We have to craft a grapple gun and bring it to the garage. We need to craft incinerators and bring them to the nest in the airlock. We need to get everybody together in the workshop. And we also have to have everyone in the galley with a scrap token, and to drop coolant canisters in the docking bay. Okay, starting with Captain Dallas, who has 5 movement. He's going to go 1, 2, pick up some scrap, 3, and then he is going to enter the hypersleep room there, encountering this for 4. And what's in there? Jonesy the cat. He found Jonesy. Well, that is going to affect the morale track, which goes down 1 because of the symbol that's on here. If he was holding a cat carrier, he could capture Jonesy, but since he wasn't, Jonesy gets away, and that's why we lose a morale. He's going to get a piece of scrap on there, and he's also going to pick up this coolant canister with his last action. So he went 1, 2, picked up for 3, 4, 5. Oh no, he doesn't get to pick this up. That was his last action, was going into that room. Okay, now the alien takes its little targeting token, and it uses its little alien senses, and it looks for the closest character it can detect, and that's really just everybody in this room there. And to finish Dallas's turn, they take an encounter card, and this right here shows how much the alien moves toward that token it just placed. So it comes out of the nest, beginning its hunt. Then this right here is going to show us that it is now still engaged in its prowl mode. Okay, and this is telling us here that the workshop will get 1 piece of scrap, and it will also get 1 of these concealment tokens. So piece of scrap for the, oh wait, that shouldn't have been here. This shouldn't have been here. It goes there now. That's funny. That must have been left over from a playtest. And then we're going to discard this card, and it is now going to become Lambert's turn. And let's see. Lambert can spend an action to look at the top card in the deck, of the encounter deck, to see if something nasty is going to happen. But it's early game. Let's not do that yet. Let's instead just get moving on the board. And Lambert's going to move 1, 2 here into the space with this concealment token, which actually was mistakenly put face up I didn't see it though, but the room is empty, so that's good. So they move 2, and then for their third action, they're going to pick up this coolant canister. And, oh, they get a fourth action. All right, for the fourth action, I'm going to have Lambert hide. And the way they do that is they actually kind of go on a negative, like, space between being on and off the board. So they're right now crouched and hidden in the hopes that nothing comes looking for them this turn. So at the top now of the aliens turn, it searches. Its target has not changed. So when an encounter card is drawn and it moves for 1, it continues toward that sound it thought it heard coming upstairs from the galley. And we've now adjusted its track so that it stays in prowl mode. And equipment storage is going to get 2 scraps and 1 concealment token. Equipment storage is down here, which is kind of where I wanted to send Lambert. There's only a few rooms the characters can craft in, and that's one of them. Okay, that's it. That was not too bad. Now, you know where you love her. Warrant Officer Ripley goes. Ripley, for one of her actions, can choose to move somebody else 1 space. I don't see a reason to do that right now. So let's just see what Ripley's 4 actions this turn are going to be. Well, we're going to want to collect things to craft. So I'll have Ripley actually go 1. Hi, Lambert. 2. And then down this ladder into here for 3. And pick up these scrap tokens for 4. But she will encounter whatever's in here, and it's an empty room. So that was lucky. And she'll get these scrap tokens to use on her next turn, hopefully to build something. Okay, now the alien's targeting has not changed, although actually that's not true. The alien's targeting, I think, would unfortunately change to Ripley, because Ripley was exposed. She's not hidden. I don't know, does picking up those things, I'll have to look that up. Okay, Ripley did not do anything to make noise or anything like that, so this guy moves his 2 spaces by going 1, and he's headed for that target over there, so 2 brings him up the stairs to here. Okay, and then this indicator of 4 tells us that the track here goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, gang. Got an alien coming. Hate to tell you, but now that Ripley's fully done, it becomes Parker's turn. I accidentally have this on here from a previous. I don't know what happened. It was during the edit, but he gets a scrap token for 1 action at the top of his turn. He then gets 3 more actions that he can do. So let's have him get the hell out of there and go 1, 2, and down here with Ripley. And together, the 2 of them collectively have 3 scrap tokens now. Parker has gone. And now the alien doesn't need to keep searching. We're going to take a look at its card this turn. It's nice and quiet. The alien will move 1 space. Its AI will move 2 on the prowl track. And then the bridge is going to get some goodies. So the bridge is going to get, let's see, a concealed token and a piece of scrap. The alien is going to move 1 space toward Brett. And its track here is going to move 2. 1, 2. It's pretty close to jumping up into the vents there. We discard that card. And now it is going to become Brett's turn. So all eyes on Brett. Brett can move only 3 spaces. He's got some crafting advantages. The variant rules slightly adjust what the characters can do. So yeah, he has some good crafting ability. We're going to move him and hide him because he definitely sees that thing coming. He is going to move 1, 2, and deal with, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, he's going to get taken. I was going to have him hide for his 3rd action, but this is bad. Because you immediately roll a fate die, and the alien on its turn will move to ambush. He does get his last action though, so I'm going to have him hide from the alien. That completes his turn. So the alien moves 1, 2, 3. The reason he's moving is he moves this many spaces towards whatever just made noise. The target also goes away because right now it's targeting whoever is in this room. And because Brett is hidden, I believe I get to roll a die to see if he's found. Okay. Roll fate die once for each hidden character. If the roll is less than the threat level, end the search by resolving an alien attack on that crew member. Well, the threat is 1. So 5 can't be less than 1. And the alien attacks Brett, pulls him out of where he was hiding, and Brett, sadly, is not dead, but goes missing. Brett is now missing, and the only way the characters can possibly get him back is by checking the nest, which is where the alien retreats to. And its track resets back to the top by having it go to start resting. All right. Well, that sucked. Parker is probably out of the game. I got bold. I wasn't scared of that concealment token, and I should have been. I don't know if we do an encounter card now or not. I think we do. It's quiet. The alien would move 1. And I think all that means is it's going to stand up. And its little prowl is going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. All right. The docking bay is going to get 2 scrap. Docking bay is right here. And it also gets a conceal token. So Dallas is going to come out of hiding and probably go looking in there, and we're going to hope he doesn't get an alien icon, because that's really, really bad. Top of the round. Now we reactivate everybody. Dallas is going to go. Dallas has 5 actions. What are you going to do, Captain? Pick up the coolant canister for 1. And then, let's see. I guess go 2. And then 3 into this room, and hopefully we don't regret that too badly when we discover, oh no, good, it's an empty room. Okay, picks up the scrap for 4. We're now in the docking bay. He's got 3 scrap. For his 4th action, I'm gonna have him hide, because you just never know. So he's now chilling out, hiding. We've got to get him somewhere to start building stuff. They have to build stuff because half of their quests here are to like take an incinerator, take a grapple gun, and they have to build those things. 2 coolant canisters in the docking bay is something that Dallas could do if he can just get another cooling canister, and it looks like there is one here in the med bay where Ash is waiting. There's also an unknown token here. All right. Do I resolve an encounter card now for Dallas? Yes. Oh, the alien begins its search and targets the nearest people. So these guys are going to have to make some kind of distraction or something. And then we pull its card. It's quiet. The alien will move just 1 space toward that sound it heard. Its track will move 2. Okay, and then 1, 2, and then Mother is going to get 2 scraps. This is the Mother control computer. Okay. This card gets discarded. And now it's Ripley's turn. She's got 4 actions. She can also move 1 other character for free. All right. They probably hear that alien. Between them, Parker and Ripley have 3 scrap. So we're going to make an incinerator or a grapple gun here in the equipment storage room. And it says right here that in equipment storage, you can craft 1 item, but you lose 2 morale. So I'm going to have to do it. 1, 2. Morale is lost, but with our 2 scrap, Ripley's going to turn it in, and she's going to craft an incinerator. Okay. So that craft cost her 1 action. She's now going to do a distract action. And when a character distracts, if the alien is on the prowl, place the target marker in any location nearby. And if your very next action is to run, you don't have to attract any attention. So she's going to put the marker in there. Her next action is going to be to run. once up the ladder, which takes her to here. Oh wait, that's Parker. One. So we did an action to craft, and then we did an action to distract. That's 2. So up the ladder is 3. She's going to move one more space here into this hallway. Okay. Now, draw the card. Oh boy, it's an alien card. Lost the signal. All right, let me look up the special rules for the signal card, which I have right here. The special rules say to roll a fate die, and if it's greater than the current threat level, leave the alien where it is. I rolled a 4. The threat level is still just 1. So the alien is not going to go back to its nest like this card says. It's going to stay where it is. It's going to search, and if the alien is not resting, we will advance its behavior track by this morale number, which is 2. So we're used to doing that. 1, 2. And then we're going to place a concealed token where it tells us to, which is each room where no crew figures or concealed tokens are present. That's a lot. That's I gotta shuffle these. That's bananas. That is absolutely bananas. At least the alien didn't move this turn. Wow. Sorry, why did I turn on the morale track there? Okay, yeah, every room where there is not already a concealed token or a character. Damn. All right. Wait, did I move Ripley? I was supposed to move Lambert, wasn't I? Oh no, I just moved to Dallas. Okay, now we're going to go to Lambert. Top of the round, Lambert's turn. Lambert's got a cooler canister. She's also currently hidden right here. Now, that token has been placed in the room she's in. So that means she can opt to look at that token, or she can choose to leave. It's only when you enter a room with a token that you have to reveal it. So I'm going to have her move her 4 spaces. By going 1. If I sneak, I can move to an adjacent location and avoid concealed tokens. So I'm going to sneak here for 2. Move here for 3. Sneak here for 4. Okay. That is going to be it. I'm out of actions. She's making her way to the mother computer. Now, the alien has its target, which is the one that Ripley distracted it to. We draw a quiet card. So when it moves its 1 space, it goes toward that sound. Its track moves 2, 1, 2. the airlock space now gets a conceal token, but I believe it already has one. And it gets 2 scrap, which is a lot. It's a cool card because you see the tail. Sneaky. All right, we like that. That was like a chill, uneventful turn. Okay. Next, Warrant Officer Ripley, who now has an incinerator. Now she has a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. She's headed for the med lab. 1, to get that coolant canister. 2, picks it up for 3. Hi, Ash. 4, moves back out into the hallway. Each character can only carry 1 coolant canister. She wants to go and be near Dallas so that the 2 of them can resolve that mission they've got. Ash is a pain in the ass, but he does not get in the way of that. We get a quiet card. The alien moves 1 space toward the sound that it heard, which is still this like distracted sound that Ripley made, tricking it. Then its AI advances twice for its movement, and the garage gets 3 scraps, which is quite a lot, and a concealment token, but it already has one, so every place already has one. Okay, and now it becomes Parker's turn. Parker is still here in equipment storage and has 1 piece of scrap, but can, for 1 action, generate a 2nd piece of scrap. As long as there's some available, and there is. So now for another action, he will unfortunately lose 2 morale. 1, 2. But can craft an item in there. Morale is only lost when you craft in that room, but that's where he is, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to have him craft an incinerator as well, because it needs to go to the nest, and he's very close to the nest. So there's his incinerator, and he pays the cost. And then I'm going to have him, I'm not going to, yeah, oh, I'm going to have him hide with his last action. I want to walk out in that hall, but I think it's better if he hides. Okay. Let's see what we get here. It's quiet. Alien moves 1 space toward the phony sound, and will now be placing a new marker on its next turn. Its little AI path goes up twice. 1, 2. On its next turn, the threat meter will go up and the alien will run up into the vents. And it looks like this card is also telling me to put 2 scrap in the hypersleep chamber and a token, but there's already 1 there. Okay, so that's Parker's turn. We're now going to reset everybody. And start from the top with Dallas. So what I'm thinking where the strategy here is that alien is hopefully going to go up into the vents, but he's still going to be nearby. But if I can sneak Parker in here, he can satisfy this mission to bring an incinerator to the nest. I have to complete all these missions. He can also search and see if Lambert can be found. Meanwhile, we're going to hope that Ripley and Dallas can drop 2 canisters there in the airlock. Yay, balloons for some reason, triggered by audio that I don't understand. They will satisfy this mission right here. Okay, top of Dallas's turn. For their first action, they're going to drop a coolant tank. And then expose themselves and start sneaking 1 past the concealment token, 2 into the galley where there's nothing, and then start spending scrap, because in the special rules it says that in the galley you can spend scrap in order to increase morale. Spend 2 scrap and gain 1 morale. So he's going to spend 2 scrap to push the morale track back up 1. Okay. So what did he do? He dropped 1, 2, 3. Then he did his thing for 4. He gets 1 more move. Let's have him go 5 into there. Oh, the alien needs a new search target, and the closest hidden person is Parker, but it would go for the closest person who's not hidden, which in this case is Ripley. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh crap, an alien card. So the alien is stalking. It's going to move 3 toward Ripley, going 1, 2, 3, and it would go up this ladder on its next turn. But fortunately, this card here is actually going to send it into the vents, because it's it says 3, so we go 1, advancing the threat track, 2, 3. So what happens when the alien goes in the vents? Well, it goes to the closest area, which let's see, it jumped up in there from maintenance, so the workshop is the closest place. So it is now up there in the workshop. Okay, we're lucky that Ripley wasn't in full range. Her turn is finished. Wait, no, that wasn't Ripley, that was Dallas. God, that was Dallas. Now it's Lambert's turn. When we last left Lambert, they snuck in here. Let's see. I'm gonna have Lambert head for Mother. Snuck in here, so it doesn't have to encounter that. 1, 2. It does have to encounter now. Room is empty. So 3 picks up the scrap. 4. Oh, 4 activates this room. When you activate the room, Place Ash in the med bay or in Mother. The chosen location may not contain any crew members. Oh wait, no, you do that from the bridge. In Mother, you spend 1 scrap and lose 1 morale, but retreat the threat track. Oh, that's interesting. I don't want to lose a morale. And I'm going to hold on to her scrap. I'm just going to move her 1 space. And that's it. Didn't accomplish very much. Ooh, order 937, collecting data. Now, the core game says everybody loses scrap, and if Ash is in the ship, he moves 2 spaces. Let's see what the revised rules tell us this card does. It says to ignore the instructions, take the top card from the alien discard pile and place it face down on the bottom of the encounter deck. Move Ash up to the threat level spaces toward the nearest exposed or hidden crew member. Well, he's just going to come out into the space with Ripley. If they were hidden, he would try to expose them because he's a bad man. Take 2 morale damage for the first present crew member plus 1 for each additional. Okay, so we take 2 morale damage. Because he's a bummer, just seeing him. Then to finish resolving, collecting data, place the card face up on the Order 937 discard pile, which has its own little section right here. Okay. That's it. Oh, it says, yeah, that's it. All right. Now Ripley's going to go. She's in a space with Ash, and she's currently being targeted by the alien. So we want her to get out of there. She cannot sneak or anything like that when he's around. What is she going to do? I think she'll do a distract action to put a sound in that room. And then she'll run. 1, 2. So that's 3 of her actions. She'll spend a 4th to drop a coolant canister. Oh God, I forgot she... Oh, there's nothing there. That's good. She's got to build a cat carrier so she can find Jonesy soon. By dropping that canister, she completes this mission. But it's replaced with a card, not the mission, but the location for purposes of the alien moving through the vents. And that's the hypersleep chamber. Okay, but we completed 1 objective, which is great. So what did we ever do? We had her move. We had her distract for 1, 2, 3. She dropped the thing for 4. Now we'll have her move. No, we'll have her hide. We're going to have her hide. And then draw an encounter card. It's quiet. The alien only moves 1. Okay. And it is now here. So it moves from the end of this line. This is actually a line that starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes from here to here. And it is now near the garage. The garage is located right here. So it's listening in this area. Oh, sorry. It's right here, and so it's listening in this area. And then it had the number 2 here. So this goes 1, 2. Did I do that right when it came in here? 1, 2. I think so. I hope so. Then we get 2 pieces of scrap in the med bay and a concealment token, but there's already one there. Okay, and that's Ripley's turn, so she gets her token showing that she went. Let me see something, because when I did that distract action, I did it with Ash present, and since he is basically working for the alien, I wonder if that's something I couldn't do. It doesn't say I can't. Okay, good. Okay, good. It's now Parker's turn. Now Parker has the most dangerous mission of anybody, because they're going to come out of hiding and move 1, 2, 3, 4 into the alien nest. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Roll the fate die. 6. Okay, it drops out of wherever it is. The alien drops out into the garage, which is here, and then goes 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Parker goes missing. Now, the only thing that might affect that is that Parker has an incinerator. So let's read and see if Parker can do anything about this. An incinerator used from the same or any adjacent location to force an on-the-prowl alien to perform a retreat action. But it costs an action, and he doesn't have an action to spend. So Parker is now missing. That sucked. That was so stupid. I should have done a sneak action. And now somebody else is going to have to go try to find him and Brett. Oh, man. And the incinerator drops in the nest, which actually, I'm going to definitely do this. It actually satisfies a goal. Bring an incinerator to the nest. So that objective is also completed. The morale goes down 1. Hell yeah, it does. And I haven't even taken a card for Brett's turn. It's a frickin' alien card. The alien moves 2. Oh, well, I know it rests. So I guess it would stand up for 1 and then move for 2. It would place a new target. Which I guess would be... Oh, no, Ripley's hidden. It would be where Brett is. Sorry, Brett's all the way up here. And it would move. And then its thing would move 4 on its track. Oh, it starts from the resting position, though, after it got Brett. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. That was a demoralizing turn, but the game is Alien, and and if you are not trying to protect yourself, that kind of stuff can happen. Top of the, I don't know if it's around, but characters refresh. It's Dallas's turn. Let's see if we can resolve the rest of the 6 missions. We get to do a final mission and try to win the game. We shall see. Dallas is my fastest guy. I'm going to have him move 1, 2, 3, down to 4, and then hide. Okay. He's hiding. He's going to go to the nest and try to save everybody. Because he's captain. It's quiet. Alien moves 1. Its prowl track goes 2. 1, 2. 2 scraps appear in the galley, and a concealed token, which is the last one in the pile here. And that's it. Now it is Lambert's turn. Lambert has 2 tokens and is hanging out up here. If they enter that room without sneaking, that could be troublesome. So I'm going to do a sneak action, move to any adjacent location, and ignore concealed tokens. Sneak, 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 hide. Alien. Yikes. Alien moves 3. And it goes 1 up the ladder for 2. And Ripley's hiding, so it has to roll a die. We're at threat level 1. It rolls a 3. If the roll is less than the threat level, end the search. Wait, it's not less than the threat level. It is the threat level. Oh, was I not supposed to, did I do that wrong before? So the alien doesn't see her and moves 1 more. Did I do that correctly? And then it's AI track moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Ripley is going to use one of her special action to actually move Lambert 1 space. They can remain hidden when they do it. And then she is going to move 1, 2, and God damn it. I should have said sneak. The alien comes in and snatches her. Now she drops her incinerator and she goes missing. And the alien goes to its nest. And is considered resting now. It happened off camera, but I got another Order 937 card, and I did everything you're supposed to do with it, except shuffle it and the other one that I had back into the encounter deck. And now it's Dallas's turn, and Dallas needs to try to save the crew, but I don't know if they can. They're all the way down here, hidden. So I'm going to get close, but the alien is in there resting. So I'm going to go one. Maybe I should go get some scrap. Sneaking 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a sneak. I'm not going to be able to grab those scrap tokens without dealing with this card, and that could just end the game. But that's my turn for now. So I take an encounter card, which is yay, another Order 937 that I just shuffled in. And what that does is it puts an alien card at the bottom of the deck. It has me shuffle 937 into the deck. I don't know, I guess that shuffles the alien. It has me shuffle the concealed tokens, but I just did that, so I'm not going to do that again. And it has Ash move spaces equal to the threat level toward the closest hidden person, which in this case is going to be Lambert, who's right there. And it's now Lambert's turn. Can Lambert sneak past Ash? No, you cannot sneak into Ash's location. So when Lambert goes, they need to go the other way. Sneak, 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 and that makes them go down into here. Sneak. But I'm not hidden. It takes me an action to hide. You know what? In that case, I'm going to hide up here. Okay, and now draw an encounter card for her, which of course is an alien. So the alien is going to pick a new target. All of its targets are hidden. The closest one is him. He's going to move 1, 2. He's on the prowl. And we've seen this card before. He's got a value of 4 up there. So that means, goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Hasn't spent much time in the vents. Lambert's in the docking bay. She can use the docking bay to actually drive the alien into the vents. That's one of its uses. Anyway, that's Lambert's turn. And we actually go back to Dallas because it's only the two of them. Dallas is going to try sneaking 1, 2, 3, 4 into the nest. No, 3 and no, yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hide for 5. Okay. Next turn they can start searching. Oh my god. Ash moves 1 closer. Alien card goes at the bottom, and 937 gets shuffled in. So I'm going to just shuffle it in and then put the alien at the bottom. Otherwise, why would it say put it at the bottom if you're going to shuffle it anyway? So now Dallas has gone, and it's Lambert's turn. Lambert can look at the top of this for 1 action and put it at the bottom of the deck. I'm glad we did that because it's an alien card. Of course, the next one could be as well. And now Lambert has 3 movement. And we'll go 1, 2, pick up the incinerator for 3. And drop the coolant canister. She also needs to make a grapple gun if we want to complete these missions. So we've got her trying to complete missions, and then we've got Dallas trying to motherfucker. We've got Dallas trying to find the missing crew people. Okay, well shit. So what happens? Ash moves 1 closer. We shuffle Order 937 in here. We take an alien card and we put it at the bottom. Okay. We would take morale damage if Ash encountered a person. So now Lambert's gone, and it's Dallas's turn again. Dallas is going to go 1 to come out of hiding, and then perform a nest action by using the fate die to choose a crew member to look for. I'm going to look for Ripley. I got a 4. If the roll is a 6, change the crew member to ready. If it's less than 6, they're dead. So Ripley, I found her, but she's dead. She can be jettisoned to gain morale. But anyway, that was his second action. Third action, he's going to look for Parker. Got a 1. Parker's dead. Search for Brett. Brett's dead. 5th action, go back into hiding. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. I can blow them out the airlock and reclaim a little morale, but I don't much see the point. It's just up to the 2 of these guys now. Oh my god, for fuck's sake. This. Oh my god. Ash, She's coming for you, Lambert. Lambert goes. He's meant to have gone already. She goes. Let's see. There's something she's supposed to do in the airlock. Bring an incinerator to the airlock. Oh yeah, that was completed. Wait, we did complete that. Incinerator to the airlock was completed. Okay, whatever. What's she gonna do? She's gonna pick up 3 scrap tokens for 1 action. I'm gonna remove these gems from the completed quests. I had put these to just mark things I had completed. Or I mean, where places to remind me places I had quests. She picked the scrap up for 1. She can't build anything in the airlock, but she can jettison the dead from there. Changed all deceased crew members to purged, gaining 3 morale for each one. So morale goes back to the top. As these guys are all dumped out the airlock. Okay, that was her second action. Then she'll go, we can't have Ash see us. I'm going to run for 2. No, I'm going to move. She did 2 things. Sneak for 3. Hide for 4. Please don't give me that card again. Okay, it's an alien card and I'm actually glad to see it. The alien moves 3 toward its newest target. It heard somebody hidden here, so it goes 2, 1, 2, and then it encounters its own target. For those that missed it, it came in here, and then it collected that. So now it would listen for whoever's next, and it would go to the closest person who's hidden. So he actually does think there's someone in his nest, and he moves his 3rd space toward it. Then 1, 2, 3 on his little AI track, and it's Ash's turn again. Lambert has gone. All right. Ash unhides for 1, picks up the incinerator for 2. The incinerator can be used to force an on-the-prowl alien to perform a retreat action. So I'm going to go, I went 1 to unhide, 2 to pick it up, 3, 4, and then for 5, I'm going to use the incinerator. It only has 2 uses, so I have to flip it over to its second side. And the alien does a retreat action, which returns the target marker to the play mat, and it goes to rest in its lair. So it returns to resting AI. And that is all of Dallas's moves. It gets that frickin' order card. So Ash moves 1. Alien card goes at the bottom. Other card shuffles in. I do shuffle these again. Top of the round, Lambert, who's hidden. You can't sneak past Ash. So she has to come out of hiding for 1, and then just walk past him. 2, hey, what's up, man? 3, 4, 4. That's all she can do. That sucks. It's quiet. So the alien moves 1, which I think is just getting up from resting. But its AI thing moves twice. 1, 2. And then suit storage gets 2 of those things. Okay. Lambert's done. Dallas goes. Things are moving very quickly, that's for sure. Okay, Dallas, what's up, man? Better get out of here. We need a grapple gun. 1, 2. Pick up the scrap for 3. Oh, shit, I forgot. Oh, nothing. Pick up the scrap for 3. Could we see that? Oh, God. Sorry, he went 2 in there. Then he picked this up for 3. And he went 1, 1, 2, picked up the scrap for 3. He's in the garage. So in the garage, you can craft 1 item and gain a morale. Our morale's actually all the way up at this point. So what's he going to craft? He can craft 1 item. He's going to craft the grappling gun, which costs 2. So he now has an incinerator and a grapple gun. And then for his 5th action, motherfucker's gonna hide. Okay. Alien puts out a new search target, and it would be the character who is not hidden. And moves 3 toward her. Moves 3 toward her. One, 2, 3. It's gonna come up for you, girl. And then it's AI moves 3. 1, 2, 3. It's Dallas's turn again. No, Lambert's turn again. It's Lambert's turn. She's the target. She doesn't want to be the target. She has 2 scrap. Let's think for a second. When this gun is made, where's it going to go? One has to go, the one that's made by what's-his-face has to go in the garage. They have to meet up in the workshop. They have to meet up in the galley. That's it. Grapple gun. So she needs to keep her scrap and go to the galley. Let's just move her to the galley then. One. Oh no, don't go in there. Sneak in there. Sneak. 3. Hide. He moves toward her. And we do the shuffle, the truffle shuffle. When do I get to shuffle the quiet cards into the goddamn deck? When the deck runs out, that's the only time I can do that. So this sucks. Lambert's turn is finished. Dallas goes. Dallas comes out of hiding for one, or just sneaks, like one, one, two, three. Oh, wait. No, the garage. That's where I was. Come out of hiding. Drop the grapple gun. Or it just says bring it. It doesn't say drop it. So that means I have, and I probably did it on last turn, really. I complete this. Okay, so all these objectives have been completed. 1, 2, 3. The only ones that haven't are these two. Just these two have not been completed. What's the damage? Everybody in the workshop, and crew meeting, everyone in the galley. So, he did 1 to come out of hiding. Sneak, sneak, sneak. I think I'm still hidden, but yeah, I'm just gonna stay hidden in there. Lost the signal happens again. Alien. Oh, we roll a die to see if the alien goes to the nest. It's a 2. What do they need to go to the nest? Lost the signal. If the result is greater than the threat level, leave it where it is. It is greater than the threat level. We never got out of threat level 1. Oh, but maybe the threat level was supposed to go up every time somebody was killed. So let's say it is threat level 2 now, but it hasn't gone up. It searches for prey. The closest hidden prey would be Dallas. And then concealed tokens go in rooms where there's no people or tokens. That's it. Actually, oh no, where there's no people. Then reshuffle, and all the cards from the alien discard pile, they're already gone. And then replace it to the bottom of the deck. So the alien does not retreat. But Dallas's turn is now finished, and it's Lambert's turn. She gets 4 actions. Girl is hiding right here. We want to go to the galley in the workshop. Ash is coming for her. She'll sneak around. Sneak. 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 So it's interesting that I can just sneak past those conceal tokens. Yep, I'm just gonna have her hide and wait for him. The alien is stalking. So now smelling something, it goes 1, 2, 3. And we look to see if we can find someone who's hidden. If the roll is less than or equal to the threat level, oh my god, it is. It's less than the threat level, which is 2. So it catches Dallas, who drops all his shit. Can you win the game with one person? I guess in Alien you do. There's such a thing as one person. Okay, so Dallas is missing and can only be found in the nest by Lambert on a roll of a natural 6. We pull a card. It's the fucking order thing. So Ash is like, I know you're hiding around here, Lambert. But it's now if the threat level is 2, he moves twice. Come back here, you rabbit. So when someone gets attacked, does the threat level go up? I think it does. So now it's threat level 3, which is all the way up. Somehow our morale is all the way up. Morale should probably go down when someone gets killed. I don't know. I'm starting to get kind of confused. And I think we're just playing out the game. We're clearly not going to win. It's Lambert's turn. She will... You can't sneak past Ash. So she comes out of hiding for 1, 2, 3. She goes into the gallery and she completes this mission, leaving the last one, all crew members in the workshop. So I'll have her just go 4 into there. And now the alien, because it has no current target, needs a new one. And she's the only one worth targeting, so it's her. We do pull an alien card, so he moves 1 to come up here, and then he goes 2, 3. He's right next to her. She does have an incinerator, so she's going to need to use it her next turn. So she does. She uses the incinerator for 1 action, which sends them back to the nest on an alien retreat action. The target is removed, and he's resting. He really freaks out when he encounters that thing. Now she has to go to the workshop. So that was use the incinerator, then 2, 3, 4. No, 3 to hide. Alien moves 1, targets her 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. She sneaks 1, sneaks 2, comes out of hiding. Is exposed to this empty room token, completes this objective. Alright, we're going to keep these cards because we need them if he goes in the vents. But basically, Bald Head, we now have a final mission. We're going to blow up the ship. Place 4 countdown tokens on it. At the start of that crew member's turn, 1 token. Something with the token. All crew members must assemble in the airlock with 1 coolant canister and 1 scrap each. That's her. So we're going to count down. She has 4 turns to get off the ship. I wish I had a red flashing light. But she needs to draw this. Oh my god. Ash comes looking for her. He moves 1, 2. Alien card goes at the bottom. Shuffle all this. top of her turn, she flips the one thing over. 4. So you have 4. I think, am I supposed to flip them over when they go off? Yeah, I guess so. Like 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4. 4. There's nothing for her to do but hide. Oh no, she needs a coolant canister. Oh shit. And she has to get to the airlock. So she goes 1, 2, 3, grabs a coolant canister for 4. No, 3. 4, she hides. Ash comes looking for her. 1, 2. Oh, it's actually 3. He's in her space. He forces her out of hiding. Shuffle this in. Shuffle these, not that it matters. Top of the turn. 3. You now have 2 minutes to reach minimum safe distance. She goes 1, 2, picks up the oh. He kills her. He kills her. She was going to pick up the coolant canister here in the airlock and try to survive one more turn, but I think the alien's going to kill her. Let's see. Oh, he only gets 1 movement point, but he gets 3 movement points rather. He knows where she is. He goes 1, 2, up the stairs for 3. He's almost there. He's almost there. She's definitely targeted. He's not going for the target, he's going for the die. She does get to pick this up and hide. So we'll see if it does her any good. She'd have to roll a natural 6. Oh my god. If he comes to her, he does come to her, he forces her out. He exposes her. Here she is, alien. Here she is. There is no alien card to put at the bottom of the encounter deck. It's the top of the turn. So you now have 1 minute to reach minimum safe distance. She has 4 moves she can do, but she can't hide while Ash is there. She can't hide while he's in the space. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Alien lost the signal. Oh my god, that's amazing. So with lost the signal, it goes to the nest. That's like the one card that could have helped me. That's amazing. That's the one card that could have helped me. Because now, that seemed kind of weird though. Victory. All crew members must assemble in the airlock with 1 coolant canister and 1 scrap. She has incinerator, coolant canister, and she actually has 2 scraps. So, frickin' Lambert for the win. All by herself. This is Lambert, last remaining crew member of the Nostromo, signing off. So that's it. That's Alien Fate and Isolation variant of Alien. I hope I played it right. I think I played it right. The sneak rules are a little soft to me, but it was really fun. I think that with other players, certainly there's a lot more table talk and a lot to feel tense about. We didn't get a lot of play with the alien in the ducks or anything like that, but yeah, it was pretty solid. If you're watching and you saw I made some really fatal errors, like, hey, you didn't complete that objective, or you shouldn't have been able to do whatever, let me know. I only have one Alien game left, and it's not the Parker Brothers, like, 70s board game. It's Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Core, which is a really nice tabletop RPG. So we'll bust that out one of these days. I think I'm going to go back play some Final Girl for a little while. Anyway, which, by the way, there is a xenomorph, a pretty cool xenomorph scenario for Final Girl, so maybe we'll put that in the mix. Anyway, thank you for watching, and take it easy.